Hi, I'm Rara Cabrera, and I'm going to be doing my social justice Redux video. And I first wanted to start talking about my initial essay, which was mainly about my favorite quote by Michael Fernati. It says, "Sometimes the hardest thing to do is stay human." And humans ourselves, we forget that we are brothers and sisters of God, and that there is a bigger purpose in life, a bigger picture than what we all are. And each of us are just this small, minuscule little puzzle piece in this grand, enormous world. And the only way that we can find peace and balance is by fitting in with one another and helping each other find the next step. And the point of my initial essay, or the way I felt about it then, is still something I feel now, but it's mainly because I feel that we are all like finding this greed in our heart, and humans are never going to have enough. We're never going to have satisfaction. We don't like satisfaction. We don't understand it. And we're never going to be satisfied, which is what the world has come to. It's these great big people that have established themselves and gotten greedy in the process and just taken everything that they had for themselves. And it was within doing my social justice work or volunteer work that means so much to me, because I did it at Bethany House, which is an organization that is very close to my heart, because I've worked with them for so long, and it's like seeing these people that are just suffering, living day by day, going to this house where they need food, they need shelter, and like giving them a piece of bread is the most rewarding part of their day. It's what they look forward to seeing me once a week, twice a week, maybe, and me just hugging them or talking to them for 10 minutes, and like it makes so much of a difference. Like smiling is so contagious, and like we forget as humans like how contagious and how happiness is such a choice for us, because we're gonna go about our day and we have things to do, and the way you go about things is really what makes the difference. And social justice is part of this great big wall that we need to build. And each of us, like, one of my favorite things, quotes that I've ever heard was, "Rome wasn't built in a day." But it wasn't until I really started looking into social justice that I understood what it really meant, because you can't build a wall in a day. All you can do is lay a brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. And you do that every single day, and eventually soon enough you have this wall. And if each of us were to come together and lay ourselves as perfectly as bricks can lay, and understand that humans are a part of this great big picture, and that we need each other, and that with each other we can become so much more, and that there are people out there that have no voices, which is what social justice is helping those people that don't have voices, like, and speaking for them, and understanding that they are important, and that each voice needs to be heard, and that if we all come together and like build this brick, that we can become this uh, like crazy unstoppable force that is just beyond anything that we could have ever imagined. And it's just crazy that social justice is something that's so prevalent, and yet we can, like, a person can only do so much. And that's what I see now, is that if I really want to make a difference, it's by reaching out to people and being heard and making this bigger picture, bigger than myself, bigger than this school, like worldwide even. There's people that need so much more help than I can give, but the only way to actually help them is to make a difference, the littlest difference, and then help someone else make a little difference, and influence them and help them, and just create these steps that we can just revolutionize ourselves again, and understand that we are brothers and sisters, and social justice is important to keeping our world, and that if we don't change our ways and follow into social justice, that this world is going to fall apart more than it already is. And it's just this project, all these hours, or like everything that I've come to see with this social justice class has really opened my eyes and given me new motivation and like a new drive to just make so much more of a difference, bigger than myself. And I hope that I remember this for a long time and remember how I feel and how motivated I am, and it just leads me to become something more, and lets me achieve something more than I could have imagined. Thank you.